So you could start from your introduction.
So, I'm William.
I'm Justin. I'm Jordan. I'm Eric.
And our target audience today is US managers.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Patrick, management consultant from the US. And today I'm here to express my concerns and opinions based on the issues of the company and to provide solutions and recommendations to you to solve the ongoing problems. So first of all, let me ask you a question. Why do you think management is so difficult to be effective in this company? Well, I believe that there are a couple of reasons. So the first being managers being unpleasant working here, and eventually they choose to leave due to obstacles in embracing the local culture, which we totally understand as you are from various cultures. So the second problem might be the miscommunications between you and the local staffs due to different viewpoints and management style. We noticed that some of you adopted a rather autocratic management style, and some of you adopted a rather laissez-faire management style. But unfortunately, these two management styles are not appreciated by local staff. And and the third problem might be the employees are not always getting energized. We believe that this is because the regulations are always in their favor, and they're not motivated by monetary rewards. Last but not least, we noticed that there are increasing numbers of guest advice. I know it's never easy to work with inadequate staff during peak times, especially when there's difference in attitudes towards responsibilities and duties. Although there might seem to be a lot of problems in this company, actually they could be grouped into one big main reason, which is intercultural communication barrier. Take the difference in personal orientation as example. We noticed that many of you focused on achievements, as some of you have managed US companies before where employees are motivated by advancements. But this is not the case here. Local staff are more focusing on their quality of life instead of monetary rewards and achievements. This might be the reason why it's so difficult to manage them effectively. But there's no problem to that because we've got three recommendations to you. First being establishing a new connection program, second being strengthening team building, and third being creating a new reward system. And with our three recommendations, having the theme, embracing differences, and an empowering community, we believe that we can cultivate a culture with unity and cohesion. And to the following time, I will pass the time to Justin to talk about our first recommendation.
Thank you, Patrick. Our first recommendation is the Cultural Connection Program coupled with the comprehensive family support services. It's all about enhancing the overall experience here and making it work more effective. We strongly believe that by actively engaging in the local culture, you will find a deeper connection and sense of belonging to the PVI and stay here for the longer term. Close your eyes now and let's take a moment to envision the possibilities. Imagine participating in guided tours around the region, immersing yourself in the natural beauty of the British Virgin Islands. You can explore the pristine beaches, walk shore to shore on the islands, and discover hidden gems that can showcase the rich cultural heritage of the Caribbean. Picture yourselves joining in local festivals. You will have the opportunity to witness the vibrant traditions and experience the lively music and dance. Let's not forget curating the exquisite Caribbean cuisine. How wonderful is that? Now, consider this. By embracing these opportunities, you not only enrich your experience here at the resort, but also foster a stronger bond with the community. You're not just an expat manager, but a valued member of this vibrant community. This deep connection will help you with your work and tackle the cultural differences. We also understand the crucial role your family play in your overall well-being and success. To ensure their comfort and happiness, we propose extending comprehensive services to your family. This includes providing accommodation for them, assisting you in finding the most suitable school for your children, and offering local community resources to your family. We believe that when your families thrive, you can wholeheartedly focus on your professional endeavors with peace of mind. And it's not just words, it's backed by data. Recent surveys have found out that expatriate families who actively engage in local communities report a 30% increase in level of satisfaction. And by embracing the local culture and having your family by your side, we strongly believe that here you will find a second home and will stay here for the longer term. Now I'll pass the time to Eric.
Okay, thank you, Justin. And our second recommendation for the resource is to strengthen the team building between you and the local staff through a range of activities. And based on the observation I previously mentioned, basically there is great room for improvement when it comes to team cohesion. And we believe that you will be working side by side more naturally. If that's the case, you can achieve a greater work efficiency. And to prepare you all for the team building activities, we'll first arrange cultural awareness workshops, which will basically provide you with further understanding of how the cultural differences actually influence you. Say you learn that the locals here actually blend their work and family very closely, and unlike we Americans just tend to separate our personal life from professional life. And I'm sure that you will be gaining the mutual understanding and respect very quickly, because after all, you're from the United States, which is home to much more immigrants than any other country in the world. And I believe that you have worked with and managed colleagues from very diverse backgrounds back home. But it is just that they are usually very well adapted to the American standards and values. So even for some like first generation immigrants. So it makes perfect sense that you might not get used to the very different work style here on the island, but we've got your back. An enhanced level of cultural sensitivity actually will help you facilitate your interaction with the local staff later on the team building. And for the actual team building activities, we'll be like organizing them on a bi-weekly basis, usually during weekend, because we want you to have a family-like bonding. So the activities will be relaxing in nature, because it facilitates informal interaction out of the workplace. For example, we might have some cultural scavenger hunts on the island, and sometimes you'll have some team sports playing together or enjoying a great meal together by teaching some kind of like cultural cooking classes, take turns. And after like these kind of activities, I'm sure you'll be starting to gain more mutual respect for each other. And right now, the main point is not really introducing you to all the activities we're going to organize throughout the year, but I can guarantee that they are very fun. And the main point here is just to have fun and spend some quality time together. And through the cooperation, you can definitely enjoy it. And then the American Association for Psychology actually mentioned that team building activities will help staff feel valued and therefore increase their job productivity. And just like what just mentioned, if our team is not just like supervisors that manages them on a daily basis at the workplace, but the local will actually starting to accept you as a close friend, as families and friends. And by that, I would say the team cohesion will definitely increase, and you as a manager, your work will be greater improve, as the whole process will be much more smooth if you're working in a community and being accepted. I'll pass the time to
Thank you, Eric. Speaking of team building activities between you and also the local staff, teammates are an actual essential element used for our new reward system. The team-based reward system can actually motivate local employees into working harder. Now, instead of individual work, team performances will actually determine how much bonus you will receive. And since they value the impression left on the others over how much they want to impress you. This actually can create a peer pressure that can motivate for more and more local staff into working. For example, Airbnb has also used the same strategy to motivate their employees into paying all the effort. They have set certain targets for different teams like revenue growth and also increasing favorable customer reviews. And if the teams reach these targets, they will actually receive bonus salaries. And 1 year after these policies are implemented, they actually saw a huge stock price rise, which was at 10%. And when the team received the share reward as a whole, they actually get a sense of belonging. And this also creates a harmonious work environment. And we should all embrace our differences and also empower our community. Though all of you are very different here, we are all here for a common purpose, which is to serve for the hotel wholeheartedly. This can even boost favorable customer reviews. And
So thank you, William. In order to tackle the concerns I've mentioned before, our recommendations will definitely help. So if everyone here is willing to take a step to implement this in this workplace, I believe that in the near future, the workplace will fill with care and cohesion. And the problems you're now facing will be gone. Thank you everyone for your time for listening.